What is up, guys? Yeah, that beat was kind of slapping, though. I was vibing. We're back. 7-7. I'm joined by a bunch of people you probably already know. A bunch of legends. Africans, Ginger, chilling.
What's up?
Waff, Brandon.
Yep.
We're here. Summit day 2. I keep forgetting because 0's not day 1.
Yeah.
But
confusing.
We're here.
Yeah.
Round with Swiss. I'm sorry. Swiss
yes.
pools.
Swiss bracket, yep.
And before we begin, if you haven't already watched Slap City is the most slapping new platform fighter. Get it now for 15% off now at bts.gg/slapcity.
Do we need to pull more or
Nah.
Okay, we're good. All right. So yeah, we're here for more singles action. I think half of Group A was played and half of Group B was played. If I'm not
think
mistaken.
Group B is coming up, maybe.
Or was it just Group A?
I'm honestly not sure.
I think it was just one half.
No, yeah, okay, it was just Group A. So now Group B is about to be played. This is a pool with PG.Plup, Zane Swedish,
bunch of good people, I bet.
Rishi.
Yep.
I'm missing people. People that win locals on the regular.
SFAT.
Was
we always forget about SFAT.
Yeah,
true.
You were watching SFAT.
Oh, they're going right into
Oh,
it.
they're going right into it.
All right,
No
so
handlers.
Plup and Rishi.
Ooh. Rough start for Rishi.
I have a hot take. I do think that Rishi is one of the better Mars at this matchup. But I think personally it's a hard one.
Yeah.
A lot of people think Mark wins at the top. A lot of people think it's even. I'm one of those Sheik beats Mark guys.
I would agree.
I'm basic.
I think so,
yeah.
I think most people agree with you.
Yeah, okay.
I think over time the matchup has definitely gone closer to even.
Yeah.
It used to be considered heavily Sheik's favorite.
Yeah, it used to be like
But
I think there are certain things in the matchup that are starting to go Marth's way, but there are also things that are going Sheik's way too. I know that Sammy had mentioned like slide off DI really, really benefits Sheik, right? Like you get up thrown onto a platform, usually you're going to get juggled forever, at least back in the day. Now you slide off, you jump to the top platform, reset.
Yeah.
Also, Sammy stalling for edge guarding, stuff like that really helps out the Sheiks. Yep.
Dude, I also think in this matchup in general, once y'all stage, you're dead. I think they both edge guard each other like really easy.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like both parties. I just think it's harder because like Sheik gets more off grab than Mark does, and like that's huge, especially because Mark is used to getting stuff off grab.
I think the most important thing here is the control of tempo. Marth wants to control down tilts and retreating fares, but the issue is Plup is so fast it's hard to contain him, and you always find him in your space willing to attack at any given moment.
Right. Yo, he low-key bodied Rishi. I'm not going to hold you.
No,
I thought this was
Plup has been on a tear this summer.
Yeah, I know, man. Plup is out here, bro. He's trying to monopolize.
Hasn't lost a step at all since yesterday.
Smash Summit 7 Club Edition. Like, for real. Up tilt, reversal.
Really nice.
Let's go.
Smart stuff.
Getting that reverse up tilt to kill off the top, that's really important. It's actually not that easy to hit either. You have to wait until Sheik stands up just a little bit, otherwise that just whiffs.
Yeah. See, I
think that's the story of it. Like, you can do well with Marth, but just a slight tiny mess up reverses the situation, which is really terrible.
Definitely.
I think like how you avoid not getting hit is how you win this matchup with Mark. Just from my wash experience. I think like if you can't handle what Sheik throws at you, you're probably not gonna.
And it's nice to see Plup being aggressive in this matchup and taking that space and containing the tempo like you talked about.
Yeah, he hasn't really given Rishi a chance to get anything going.
You're not letting my man play. He's like, this is not a two-player game, bro. This is a
boss fight.
One-player mode, boss run, adventure mode.
Solid 3-stock. Rishi has to make a lot of adjustments from that game 1 to have a chance here.
What I really like about Plup is he's always threatening. He doesn't have to throw out the hitbox, but he's always there just in case if you enter his space, he's going to hit you.
Right.
Yeah. Plup's like the guy that dashing in and then dashing back out. I swear he is.
Yeah.
Like, see? He's like, all right, when Rishi goes, like when I whip this out, I'm going to make sure he comes in, dash out.
I think one of the main reasons that Rishi might have actually
a wild hungry box appears. What's up, guy?
What's up, man?
Yeah. No, is your mic on?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. So what Plup does with Sheik better than any other Sheik is the fact that when you have platforms and you're doing shield dropping, he almost catches you off guard on how many hits in a row you get off of one opening. Like most Sheiks, you get like a shield drop fair, maybe a shield drop grab. Like it's like a fair soft back air, up tilt, just really a lot more hits, and that surprises you. And then your DI is actually worse because there's no way he hit him like a third or fourth time, but he always does.
Right.
But on this stage, it's literally they're sort of on an equal playing field. Like my 2-hit combo will be your the combo back and forth. So I can definitely see why Rishi won here.
Yeah, it's a good stage too. Cause my boy Marth has a side job in juggling, and you can do a lot of that on MT. This is
The part-time circus.
yeah, he's a part-time juggler, bro. Look at that.
No, not only is it a good stage for the matchup, it's a good stage against Plup in particular because he makes such good use of every platform. In the
Exactly.
game.
That's
You
true.
eliminate that aspect, and it's going to have a harder time.
Yeah, I think we can all agree he's the best shield dropper utilizer in the game.
Yeah.
In my opinion, at least.
Yeah,
Definitely
for
up
sure.
there.
Pretty
for
much
sure.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
That was really nice from Plup. You saw him charge the needles to bait Rishi coming in, because you never want to give Sheik the ability to charge all those needles, and then he instantly canceled and then dash forward boost grabbed him.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
mixing up your intention with what you're showing on the screen and what you actually want to do is super important to get inside Marth's defenses.
Most definitely.
The needle charges are actually like pretty clutch sometimes in neutral. I always think of like Street Fighter 4 with Viper when she has that thing. I don't really know how she's like charging something.
Oh, yeah,
and-
the Seismo, yeah.
and like
Yeah, she
like
can,
bait
like,
you to
feign
come
it.
in.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
feel like I think of that every time I
Right.
see she charging.
The intent is definitely not to hit with it, but to threaten them to stop and to think twice about their movement.
Right.
Do you think when he's doing, sort of juggling Rishi in the air, Rishi has to come down and figure out a way back down, do you think actually mixing in counter there would be not a bad idea?
It's kind of hard because it changes your aerial full speed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It could be like a net positive doing both at the same time. But then if you miss it, obviously you're a sitting duck.
Juggler, part-time juggler, baby.
Sheik has no counter.
Yeah, this is like, it doesn't even matter how good you are, right? It's like Plup
Yeah.
can be the best player in the world, but you're still Sheik on FD being juggled by a Marth, right? You're going to take 80%, and that's just kind of the way it is.
Basically.
I think what's really cool, this is something Mewtwo King does well, is he gets down with like the latest back air and such a weird hitbox that he gets out of these really dire situations better than any other Sheik.
Oh, I see what he went for though. I respect the Plup.
Reverse
I would have not went for that, but that probably would. I probably would have did something way less like effective.
Yeah.
He still gets the kill.
One thing I know that one of the Japanese Sheiks, do you know Ko?
Yes.
Yeah, Ko does this thing where he's falling on FD, and he'll actually chain and let it dangle below him.
Yeah.
And apparently that's been kind of effective, at least against KJH, and he says he does it in other matchups too.
Wow.
And I'm wondering if that's something that they can actually use, or if it's just kind of a gimmick.
It's a little bit of a gimmick, but to add to that, your full speed stops temporarily, so if you think they're going to fall, it's different. Anyway,
Okay.
Brandon, you were
Oh,
saying?
nah.
Oh.
I thought he had a moment.
It's starting.
Wait, is Rishi going to get on the port?
Oh.
He might grab that ledge.
Corner pressure.
Oh,
I
no.
think
Let go
Plup
of it
actually
too
did a
soon.
soul read.
Oh, my man, do your chain hang low.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
He's off stage.
Oh, the sneaky edge guard. That might be it.
Gotta get that
Oh,
tip.
Oh, that was so
Timber
clutch.
down
Okay,
smash.
Rishi. Okay,
Smart
Rishi.
stuff from Rishi.
He actually literally played that last punish absolutely perfect. There's
Yeah.
no better thing he could have done.
Yeah.
A lot of Sheiks think they can grab ledge for free, and you can
Yeah.
actually just cut them off there. That was really brilliant.
Yeah.
Dude,
Battlefield
what he
out of the
did
question.
with the back air, that's like how you beat Sheik with Doc every time.
Oh, yeah. That semi-spike
I know
back
that
air.
from the,
Yeah.
that's like, you go, wait dash, bam.
Press F for all the dock players who are
Yeah,
now
shout out to
extinct.
like the 5 of you in Twitch chat. I respect you. I know, the struggle. Dreamland.
Snuck it from him.
Okay.
All right, Rishi's showing the same confidence that he was showing against his set against
Call-
PG King at Evo.
Call
I
Rishi
was
for your
thinking
free
about that
territory.
moment.
Yeah, he was just all over him.
And it was kind of funny because he said on a podcast that the moment Mewtwo King switched to Sheik, he knew he was going to win.
Exactly.
Oh.
But I don't think switching to Fox here for Plup. I mean, it could be really good. He does amazingly versus floaties, but against Rishi's just Zane style, it might actually be a bad choice.
True. I always thought like Plup had like a harder time versus Marth because he was more aggressive.
Right.
But like That's kind of a hot take, I guess.
Well,
I think
he's been like the Sheik though, so like
Yeah, that's
it
what I'm
shouldn't be a bad
saying.
for him.
I kind of view him in the Marth matchup. He's an incredible player and he uses fundamentals, but I don't think he really labs out very specific things for Marth in this exact
Think so?
matchup.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I just think like the Swedish style is better in this matchup in particular. But I could be wrong. Like,
I will say though, when it comes to a matchup that's this common, sometimes you get all the labbing you need from tournament experience. Like you experiment like in the match and you realize, like, wow, this actually works. And you can just pick it up. I think that's where most people discover the most things is in pools matches, just messing around in tournament because you have the speed of your fingers and like you're under the pressure, but you're playing like really focused. That's why you can probably discover the most things in that moment.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. Plup looks like he's really good on the fly too.
There were two really solid things that stock. Plup was pressuring side platform with full hop nair, which is a really good shield poking tool, especially since Marth has a really bad shield covering his feet. And then we finally saw the Sammy stall from Plup. If you go back and watch the set of Plup versus Zane from the last summit, almost the entire reason he lost was because he wasn't edge guarding properly at all. He was almost never Sammy stalling. He was just shooting needles down and never actually finishing out the stock. So it's really nice to see him finally doing it here.
That punish whiff actually cost him the game right here.
Yeah.
He's at 93 now. It should have been at 0.
And that's kind of how this game breaks open in this matchup exactly. Like, you have so much control, and then it's just one grab that leads into a floor tilt that leads into you losing control.
Yeah. It's like Sheik, it can maintain control easier, but then like Mark, once he gets that one opening, he just blows Sheik up, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
The grab was so good, they got nothing out of it.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Ooh, great
Interesting.
pivot grab. Right
You can't
outside
do much
the
out of
ring.
that, can you?
Not too much.
Sometimes what I try to do is up throw, then wait for them to jump, and then like hard read.
Right.
I don't know if that's a thing though. That's just me on that play. Like,
He did it 4 times. With
Nah, getting a double jump is
yeah. Oh.
I like that move. I approve.
Oh.
The DI?
No aim.
And
Oh.
that ambiguous up B where you don't quite know if they're on the platform or not.
It was a crazy onside.
There's that full hop nair again.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I see too big for his smashes. I don't want Rishi to turn into Bass Pro, reel him in. He rolled by mistake. Catch the fair.
This is such an... Wait, no, Plup has
That's
two
like
stocks.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
He just did it.
exactly.
Literally what you're talking about. He just brought that up.
Big opportunities. Over 100, though. This is going to be tricky.
Oh.
All right. If Rishi wins this is actually incredible.
Yeah.
This is going to be really
I mean,
hard.
he could finesse it. Probably
Oh,
not
my
though,
goodness.
but like,
I mean, it's possible.
one can dream.
You need a spike.
This is tough
nah,
because
that's
both
a-
grab and
He has a
heroes
chance
are
to tech
really
here.
good.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, there it is. Best shield drop in the game.
Yeah.
That's nice pressure from Plup.
I feel like that spot is especially rough for Marth because both grabs and hitboxes are really good. So you're
Right.
constantly 50-50 whether or not like that's going to come out.
Dude, I love this matchup.
So, do you think
fun
we're
to
going to see
watch.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Stadium or Yoshi's?
I'm thinking we're going to see Stadium.
Yeah, probably
Stadium.
Okay.
Because he did good on FD. Like the wide space, I think helps him a lot.
Yeah.
Giving Plup triplats is just almost suicide.
That Plup is like he looks way better in small spaces than with space. So you probably want to go like Stadium FD.
Yeah. Stadium's a lot closer to FD than any other platform.
I mean,
Right,
So-
spacious, slow ceiling. Like,
He could go FOD and just pray.
yeah, that's true.
It's a great combo.
risky, yeah, but
I feel like Rishi has the right ideas and the right spacing. He's just not executing.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I think he's like a second too slow.
Yeah, it's almost like he's second guessing what he can get.
Right.
Ooh. Ooh, wow. Tournament winner. Man, that happens a lot, man.
Yeah.
Despite all UCF, all the controller notches, yo, motherfuckers still be tournament winner. Like every set almost.
It's hard, man.
Yeah. Melee's brutal.
Like, Rishi's reading
Wow.
the right things. He's waiting for the right things. He's just not getting anything off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the weirdest scuffles
Yeah.
for like
Super
5
neutral
seconds.
bros.
Kind of reminds me when Hungry Bucks like spot dodges twice and rolls twice.
Yeah, right.
No, twice? No, let's do 5 times. Yeah. Raise the stakes a little bit.
Absolutely not shameless. about
I've
it at all.
definitely seen you roll 3 times into up throw rest.
I was
was
do
like,
it,
damn.
so good.
That down smash was
I
so
definitely fell
optimal.
away. I'm not gonna lie.
Ginger, I agree. That down smash was
If
actually.
he had forward smashed, he would have gotten hit into the tree, but instead he did the down
It
smash.
was literally the tangent of the tree edge. Like, it was
Yeah, that
ridiculous.
was perfect.
Super smart.
Good awareness.
That's going to be a fair. Okay, going up.
Yeah, I would just Rishi, I wouldn't do that. Just wait it out.
I feel like it's tradition for there to be always at least one Pokemon Stadium glitch per summit.
What was the last one?
He could have up aired that,
Plup
no?
versus S2J, I saw one. Was that Summit?
I don't think it was Summit.
I feel like that was like Shine,
Oh, shot. Okay.
but it happens often.
Once per Plup tournament.
Plup turn. Poor Plup. He's been screwed over by the stage like 5 times over the years.
Okay.
If only it were, banned. Whatever.
See, that was another one of those situations where Rishi almost really kind of hesitated. He created the opportunity for himself, got Plup above him, and then just kind of let him back down.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if it was a worse Sheik, he would just do it.
Yeah, definitely.
He has the fear of Plup.
Oh my God.
Tried it a couple times.
You heard that
right?
eagle screech twice.
That's an interesting thing, too, which is kind of new age Marth. You actually forward throw the Sheik, get them to tech, and then your down smash will cover tech in place and tech behind with the behind hit of down smash.
I didn't think he needed to opt for the down smash there. It was too risky. I think a forward smash would have sufficed, and then edge guard.
He tricked him.
Still keeping it kind of close.
That's a lazy recovery by Plup, honestly.
I think he was tricked. I think he thought that he was going to grab the ledge.
Dude, these last 2 seconds is such a big deal. The fact that he avoided invincibility, I feel like when you're down and you avoid invincibility, your chances of coming back like increase by like 60%. Like for real. Or you blow lead open even further.
Oh, now he has stage. This is a good spot for Rishi.
Yeah.
Plup gonna wait it
Plup
out.
needs one grab.
If you're Rishi, would you approach or wait?
No, I'd wait.
No,
Wait, for sure.
At
Okay,
152, I would
Plup
wait.
should be
Yeah,
charging
for
needles.
sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
I guess he had a few.
Didn't want to show the graphic indicator that he had a full.
Yeah, right.
To me, this is the classic, like, Armada will pull a Stitch right now.
It's like, damn it.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's going to
He'll
need some
pull me.
insane reads to get this match to work.
It's just like he's barely missing everything.
I just feel like he's like not fast enough.
Yeah, he's
Like,
creating
that's-
those opportunities in the neutral, and then he's just a little bit slow on.
You know, my
actually
man's
tapping
running
right.
that 4.8 at the combine. You need to, you need to run a good 4.2, my guy, if you
Yeah.
want to win that. If you want to get drafted early. Okay.
Good crouch cancel.
Oh,
no. Look at
Not a
greedy.
good look. Okay.
I thought he was going to reverse up game.
Nice.
Even better.
108.
That was so
Rishi.
good from Rishi.
That was almost a gimp in my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
This is
wait
where
a
the
minute.
spot dodges and rolls come in.
Oh.
He can get up tilt to the. Oh my god.
He's got to get like one soul read, bro.
That's
wait.
what cost him.
He's still got to
He's going to get to 100.
DI away.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
yes.
if he had DI'd in, that would have been up
No.
smash.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Oh, does it get up?
The trade. Rishi, one more chance at
Rock
life.
stage.
Just roll into the center.
Oh!
Oh, can't get another
Oh,
jump.
my
Uh-oh.
The rock is
It's
coming
the
up.
Rock. La Familia.
Rock in the building.
The Rock is in the building.
No.
Okay.
I think Rishi should wait here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Approach
yeah.
it. Even a sour up tilt.
What
here.
is he doing?
He needs to rethink what Plup is doing and just relax.
Plup going in.
Going in.
You're a real one.
Yeah, for real.
Oh
Rishi.
my.
Oh, you're mad. You're mad, man.
Oh. What's happening?
Forward throw?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I thought forward throw too. Maybe it's riskier though.
He would have
Oh, this is
passed.
not good.
Oh, there
Oh, good stuff by Plup.
Oh, man.
Winning
The rock
that
battle.
World Star Pit Fights.
it is. Deciding it.
That was clutch.
Yeah, that was clutch, man. That was definitely second seed clutch right there.
Yeah. I mean, got to give it up for Rishi, though, considering how well Plup has been playing the Summit in general.
Yeah.
The fact that Rishi brought it that close and even took a game.
Rishi definitely kept it respectable. My man
Not
was like,
bad
no,
at
you
all.
don't put some respect on my name. All 4 of y'all.
Yeah.
All 5 of y'all. He definitely made us put some respect on his name.
For sure.
But
I think this is like where, like, if you're playing a better player, you know, they're just players too. They pick the roll, they pick the spot dodge, and sometimes you just second guess if they're actually going to do it. And I feel like that's
Right.
how Rishi was thinking. It's like, oh, he's going to roll here, and then he does it, and he's like, oh, wait, I can't believe he actually did it.
Right.
it's like it's so
Yeah.
bad it's good. Like, he would never do that here, and then he does it, and you're just like,
Right.
nah.
Or sometimes
No
you're just
way.
like,
Yeah, right.
sometimes I feel like, for me at least, it's like, it can't be this easy to just get this open.
Right.
Like, there's got to be
wait.
something that happens where if I grab right now, this shield grabbable thing, I'm going to whiff and then die.
Right. I think we get that idea of like when you play someone like better than you or just really good, that like they always do something you've never seen before. And then when you get to a point where you have them locked down, so it's like, oh no, I've definitely seen this. I read this book. I've seen this movie a couple times.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're just like, but wait.
And I hope
What happens again in the movie? What happens in this scene? You know?